Honorable members, on the 10th of March 2020, during the sitting on the introduction and tabling of the Mpumalanga Second Adjustment Appropriation Bill 2020, Honorable V.R. Shongwe raised a point of order stating that Honorable N.G. Nyembe must withdraw the statement that said, I quote, "Speaker does not understand English," close quote, and urged that such utterance is insulting and unparliamentary. The ruling in that regard, I have reviewed the Hansard transcript for the sitting in question, and I found that Honorable Nyembe did not say that the speaker does not understand English. Instead, what I found from the Hansard transcript is that Honorable Nyembe said, I quote, "The speaker maybe does not understand English." In light of the above, Honorable Shongwe, point of order is not sustained. Thank you very much. Honorable members, there is a formal motion on the order paper standing in the name of the Leader of Government Business, Honorable MEC V.R. Shongwe. I now invite the MEC to formally table the motion for adoption by the House. Honorable V.R. Shongwe.
Ngibonge kakhulu Somlomo nendlu yonke yesishayamthetho. I, Vusimuzi Robert Shongwe, member of the Executive Council and Leader of Government Business, move that whereas Section 63B of the Remuneration of Public Office Bearers Act 1998, Act number 20 of 1998, compels the provincial legislature to adopt a resolution determining the salary and allowances of the Premier, and whereas the Mpumalanga Provincial Legislature must, in determining the salary and allowances of the Premier, have due regard to the proclamation issued by the President in terms of Section 6.1 of the Remuneration of Public Office Order Act 1998, in which the upper limit of the salary and allowances of inter alia the Premier is determined, and whereas the President on the 7th of February 2020 signed a notice that was issued as notice number 114/2020 that was published in Government Gazette number 43043 on the 21 February 2020, which notice inter alia determined the upper limit of the salary and allowances of premiers. I hereby move that the Mpumalanga Provincial Legislature adopt as a resolution of this provincial legislature and thereby determine, in accordance with the relevant provisions of the said Act, that the salary and allowances of the Premier of Mpumalanga shall, with effect from 1st April 2019, be in accordance with the upper limit of the salary allowances payable to office bearer on pay level 1 of grade LA, as specified in column 4 of section 1 of notice number 114/2020, dated 7 February 2020, published by the President on the 21st of February 2020. In terms of section 1, section 6.1 of the Remuneration of Public Office Bearers Act 1998, and that the maximum benefits and contemplated in paragraph 2 of the said proclamation shall, to the extent be applicable, apply to the premiers of Mpumalanga, to the Premier of Mpumalanga. Honorable Speaker, I so move.
Thank you very much, Honorable MEC Shongwe. I am informed that there is no debate on the motion. Now the question before the House is whether we agree to adopt the motion as tabled. Agreed to? And so agreed. Thank you very much. The Secretary shall read the first order of the day.
Order number 1, consideration of a report of the Portfolio Committee on Premier's Office, Finance, Economic Development and Tourism on the Mpumalanga Second Adjustments Appropriation Bill B 2020.
Thank you very much. I now call upon Honorable M. Lachminarain, the Chairperson of the Portfolio Committee on Premier's Office, Finance, Economic Development and Tourism, to table the report. Would you please come forward so that for the recording, please?
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I move for the adoption of the report to be considered by this Honorable House on behalf of the Portfolio Committee.
Thank you very much, Honorable Member. I am informed that there is no debate on this report. Now the question before the House is whether we agree to adopt this report as tabled by Honorable M. Lachminarain. Agreed to? And so agreed. Thank you very much. I shall now go vote by vote in compliance with Rule 192. Vote 1, Office of the Premier, Adjusted Budget 2019-2020. The budget of the Office of the Premier decreases from 304 million to 294 million. Those who say yes to show by raising hands. I will be informed if you are done with counting. Okay, thank you very much. Those who say no, to show by raising hands. Thank you very much. I will now move to vote 6. Economic Development and Tourism, Adjusted Budget 2019-2020. The budget of the Department of Economic Development and Tourism decreases from 1.881 billion to 1.46 billion. Those who say yes to show by raising hands. Thank you. Those who say no to show by raising hands. Thank you very much. We are now moving to vote 7, Education, Adjusted Budget 2019-2020. The budget of the Department of Education increases from 22.52 billion to 22.365 billion. Those who say yes to show by raising hands. Those who say no to show by raising hands. We're now moving to vote 9, Community Safety, Security and Liaison. Adjusted Budget 2019-2020. The budget of the Department of Community Safety, Security and Liaison increases from 1.367 billion to 1.575 billion. Those who say yes to show by raising hands. Those who say no to show by raising hands. Thank you. Now moving to vote 13, Human Settlements, Adjusted Budget 2019-2020. The budget of the Department of Human Settlements increases from 1.878 billion to 1.957 billion. Those who say yes to show by raising hands. Those who say no to show by raising hands. that the Mpumalanga Second Adjustment Appropriation Bill increases the total budget of the province for the year ending 31st March 2020 from 51,116 billion to 51,671 billion. Furthermore, that the House approves these amendments and further adopts the Mpumalanga Second Adjustment Appropriation Bill 2020 B1-2020. Those who say yes to show by raising hands. Those who say no to show by raising hands. Thank you very much. The Secretary shall read the second order of the day.
Second order of the day, third reading, short title, Mpumalanga Second Adjustments Appropriation Act 2020.
Thank you. That brings us to the end of today's business. You are all requested to remain standing in your places until the procession has left the chamber. The House is adjourned until further notice.